I didn't think we could fall in love. Broken from the start, chained to our past. We had closed hearts. We are breaking free. It's just you and me. We might fall apart, flower running away. Can we break free? Can we break free? Can we break free? Can we? They were blinded. Tried
What is going on, people? How's everyone doing today?
didn't think
Hopefully it is all good.
in our hearts. We are breaking free. It's just you and me. We might fall apart. Now we're running away with Can we break free? Can we break free? Can we break free? Can we?
Alright, now I'm set up, I think. 100% at least. Fun stuff, so who we got? We got Liam, Bradley, Tom, Phil, Ford, Robin, FS Legend, Harrison, Kian, Ryan, and Elam. What is going on, you guys? And I think I saw Silver up in the mix. Yeah, Mark, Soviet Owl, Silver. There we go. Got everyone in there, I think. I hope. Alright, let's get into the game. Now, the music's going to be different today because I'm using the EDM playlist, as I've had a few copyright issues with Pretzel and them not removing songs that they no longer carry, but they still have in their playlist. So, fun stuff there as well. Hey, DJ. No, I'm not doing too bad. Mark, just extremely tired today. Milo Farmer, yeah, Milo 6 Farmer even. Worked on Atlantic Family, hope you enjoy your stay. I like how as I start streaming, we actually lose someone. Because we were at 70 as the last number. Have you seen Hofburgman? Map is out? Nope. I have not. That map, I never really gelled with. And unless that map's got all the now we're back to 70. Thank you, Mark. Welcome to Atlantic Family. Hope you enjoy your stay. Unless they've got all the scripts working. Yeah, I don't know. That map was made because of all the damn scripts that are in it. Hey, Farmer Boy, what's up? The Farmer Boy. I did see there's nothing from Farm Sim today, though, by the looks of things, which kind of surprised me. That's 2 days now when, well, yesterday we had a Beowulf fork. Oh, what? Really? I may look into that and see if it's been optimised anymore. 1 mile an hour? Yeah, this tractor's only like 250 horsepower. Uh, 240 horse. Needs time to get momentum. This thing's heavy. Anyway, any advice of putting your Cytec wheel back together, lol? Put it in the garbage can, the bin, the scrapyard, burn it at the next bonfire you go to. Get yourself a Logitech steering wheel. You can get them for £150 when they're on sale at Carriers and PC Road. No, Bill's T-Max is hour 44 away from me. Nah, I've got coffee. I very, very rarely drink Monster. I don't like Red Bull. Can't stand it. Could get a late dump. We could get a late dump for sure. Looks like Peterville failed again. I have no idea. They're testing, but it's been kind of quiet up. Stuff going up on the mod hub. But my guess is they're going to have a huge dump on Friday. I don't know if it's a holiday over there. I presume not because the test list updated. Now put it that way, if Bill's T-Max and me lived in the same town, me and him would probably be hanging out a lot more than we do. I know it's junk, but I'm too broke to get a Logitech G27, G29. Dang. In that case, you're SOL. Keyboard and mouse? Controller? Yeah, I've heard of Gas Monkey. They put up a video today saying how he got his Hellcat number 2 back, and it was stolen like 9 months ago. You got that much money into a car, you invest in a GPS tracker to get put in there. There's plenty of companies out there that do it. I put that comment in there. There's a lot to be said for GPS trackers, especially if they're installed properly and hidden properly more than anything. Ever since I went to a wheel, I can't go back to keyboard. Yeah, keyboard, yeah, forget that nonsense. Xbox controller, a form of a controller, whatever. Personally, I feel that's the way to go as far as the game goes. Now, I am seeing some frame rate drops going on, so if the stream dies, stay here. I will be back within a few seconds. My OBS has not been happy ever since the last few updates. Whatever reason. Is it me or does this tracker seem way loud? Oh yeah, you're screwed, Tractor 10. That sucks. Oh my god, mods! Mod! Have not been released. I know. We got one yesterday. Can't complain, we've had one. Just you? Just me, what? If you're right about the drop in frames, yes, I can see I've dropped frames. 86, 0.5%. Apparently there's going to be a big Windows 10 update soon. Oh really? Wonderful. Yep. Songs allowed. No, it was not about the song was loud, it was all about the tractor. I would hope OBS and stuff like that Silver are probably on the ball with Windows updates. I think it's got to be OBS, it can't be the internet here. Otherwise I'd expect it to be doing all the time where all of a sudden it would just randomly drop. Yeah, this plan is awesome. It's too big for this machine, but hey, something different. Have you heard about Greenwich Valley? Negative. Possibly negative. I don't recognise the name. That's not the one you were on about yesterday, was it, Sil? The, what, 64 times map? Hey, Nathan, how's it going? I don't know if it'll work, Track to 10. Look it up. Land on UK tractor? Yeah, it's Russian. Soviet Russian. Yeah, I'm doing good. Tired, but doing good. Computer charger is hot? Yeah, they usually are. Oh, okay. I literally use my laptop charger, because it's always permanently plugged in, to dry stuff. It gets out warm. Or if I know I'm not going to be drinking my coffee for a while, I'll literally sit my cup of coffee on top. It's not that hot, but it's hot enough. And after the stream, I've got to do a bit of studying. So I never actually showed you guys, but everyone knows probably, that's from the UK, what the highway code books look like. Now, when I was 16 and got them, they were fairly small. I don't know if they've got any bigger. That is basically the book for over here. Can I get that at the right angle? Like... yeah, but it's got everything in it. Everything you need to know. Even snowmobiles, off-road vehicles, stuff like that. It's detailed, like, to show you an example, if it'll work, some of the signs. Yeah. A whole bunch of stuff. Ford driven, there's been nothing said of late. Last I heard, it was in-house beta testing. A lot of reading. Most of it's common sense, but there's some stuff, like a few of the signs, which aren't in the UK, that I have got to learn. If it has USB, shouldn't it work for PC? Not necessarily, Tractor 10. All depends if the steering wheel itself has the firmware. Look it up online, see if it does. F-150, just as F-150 EcoBoost. 2.7 litre twin turbo V6. Oh really, Arsh? Dang. I don't know if it has a page number on it. Yes, it does. Now this is including like the index and everything, but there is 222 pages in this bad boy. Do I need to go around spray? I don't think so. I hope not to bore you guys, but I may. I may need to. No, I don't. We're golden. We will up here, though. It's going to be, what, a year before I can get my full license. So this time, reality, this time next year, I should be able to get my full license. G27 you can't get anymore, Tractor 10. They are rare as rock and horse poop, big time. The G29, the G920, back in the UK I have the G920, for me it looks cleaner, looks classier. The PlayStation version of that wheel, which is what Sim uses, and I think Virtual, to me they look tacky. Personal preference. In the UK, because when I got my highway codes, they had two books. You had one for your like regulations on the rules or the road sort of thing, and then you had a different one for signs. Have they combined that now? Yeah, who is this Greenwich Valley Farm by? Just me, Tractor 10. I personally would never get a computer peripheral, so a mouse, keyboard, controllers, steering wheels secondhand. I'm not a germ freak, I'm not a clean freak by any means, but I don't know what someone's been touching and then touching that wheel that would soak that crap up. I would want that brand new and clean. It's my boy, Green Bell, put a bit out on it. Oh. Hey, AJ. Oh, that makes a good point. Honestly, get yourself a controller, like an Xbox controller or something for now. This is what I would recommend for you. Save up your cash. Wait until the steering wheels go on sale at PC World and Curry's, because trust me, you can get them with usually the shifter for £150. I spent 344 on mine. Not that long after I did all of that, guess what went on sale? Guess who was extremely pissed? Ah, look at the American silver. Beta. That's why he did it. Well, so I've been meaning to ask you, Silver, how come you stop putting your sources for all the information in the description? God, this tractor looks so good. I've really got a thing for this shape of John Deere. Oh, you're from the US? Oh, I didn't know that. Have a look on Newegg? Best Buy, if you've got Best Buy there, I think you do. Yeah, that changes stuff up. I thought you were from the UK. Listen, honestly, as much as I am in Canada, I very, very rarely get people from the States or Canada in here because of the time. Like, you'll be at either school or work typically. At a time. Time simple. I do need to do it more. It is useful. It really is. At times, if there's been a thumbnail that caught my eye and I didn't know something about it, I've used to go into your description and pull it from there and read myself, sort of thing. No, I'm from Pennsylvania. Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah, I don't know what the sales are like then in Canada and the States for those wheels, to be fair. Alright, I need to get back on track to what I was actually looking for. No, won't be animal transport. What would it be under? Now, what I'm looking for is those tanks, but I have no freaking idea what they're under. That tank or the modded one. I wonder if I don't have it enabled. Also, I was looking at a wheel, but I have an Xbox controller for PC. I shall learn to use it. I personally prefer, for Farming Simulator, an Xbox controller over... I don't have it. Crap. Actually, no, what brand did I say it was? Oh, that's too heavy. Yeah, I prefer an Xbox controller over a steering wheel for Farm Sim. Oh, it's Joss skin. I don't have them in. Wonderful. Okay, we're taking that thing up there. What's the driving test like over there? Is it just turn up and pass? Huh, no, they're not strict, but it's a tiered system, the license. So, you get your beginner's license, which is like your learner's license in the UK. You do not have to go to a driving school or get a driving instructor. If you do go to a driving school, you can get your license slightly quicker by like 2 months. If you basically use mum or dad's vehicle to learn in and they teach you to drive, you have to be doing that for a year, so 12 months, before you can go for your G1 test, which your G1 is the first part of your driver's license. Once you've got that, you can then basically drive vehicle as normal. There is a few stricter regulations, but I don't think it's anything crazy by any means. I think it's more just alcohol than anything. I get kind of going around about that yesterday. And then after you've had that for a year, you can go for your G2 test. You've got 5 years to do that within, and then once you've got your G2, it's like the license in the UK, you've got your license. Where obviously in the UK you've got your provisional, you do your theory, your practical tests, and you've got your license done. Oh, you mean the John Deere sprayer that Daggerman was using today? The problem I've got with that sprayer is it's not a UK style sprayer at all. It's a North American one. Hey, Mikey. And I don't think that sprayer has been officially released by the person who made it initially. That's another issue I've got with it. I've tried to stay away from stuff that I know is 100% just converted straight across. There's a European version of those sprays they pull. If you look it up, if you're on a computer and you can, look up John Deere Sprayer UK and put that in. They are, and I think the cabs and the bonnets are based off of the 6Ms. If memory serves correctly, not the, I would say they're what, 6, maybe 7 series in the States. But they're too big. They're physically too wide for UK roads. We get M plates and an L plate. See, that's another thing over here. You don't need to run out L plates or M plates or anything like that. And where's that one filling up? Oh, that's a solid fertilizer, that's why. I want to get a pickup truck, Silver. Ideally. A pickup truck or like an SUV of some sort. So, like a Ford Explorer. Or a pickup truck. Something along those lines. I don't want a car, I want a big vehicle. I'm going to be learning in a damn F-150. I'm okay with that. I hate small vehicles. Yeah, that's my issue. They're too wide, too tall. Like, that thing would literally take up the whole entire road and you wouldn't get down a country lane in the UK. Not a hope in hell. Sam, if I will be very, very blunt here. If you are after maps constantly, you more as well go back to FS17, because this game, you are not going to get a lot of maps out. This game is not going to be the same as it was in 17, 15 as far as mods coming out. There is a lot less modders in the community now. Stay Ford. My man. I'm a Ford guy. Always have been. Always will be. Don't care for Chevys. Don't care for GMs. Although I draw a line with the old stuff. The older Chevys, the older GMCs, I like. It's the modern stuff where I feel they fell flat on their ass. To be fair, Ford did as well. Like, I would love to get a Ford pickup truck, but the Ford pickups that are probably a reasonable price now. Oh crap, it's my turn. They have the Triton V8 in, which is a big pile of crap. Must eat bird jerky and honey mustard. Honey mustard? Where are you getting that from? Maple syrup, you mean? I used to have beef jerky before ever coming over here. Good old Jack Links. Why is it less modders than 19? Is it hard? It's definitely more challenging, but you've got to think. People are getting older. The modders that were younger, that had the time to mod back in 17, back in 15, the earlier games, they're going through higher education now, so college, university, whatever, no doubt. They're either working as well, or they're going into their GCSEs, which is their last exams at school. People are moving up, and what I've seen, and it's definitely, I think I'm right on this one, is there's not the upcoming modders that there used to be. Back in the day, there used to be a lot of upcoming modders that would fill those places. There's not anymore. A lot of them think it's too hard and they can't get into it and don't want to get into it. So they just don't try. At the same time, the help there used to be, I don't feel is there, because a lot of the older guys have just walked away from the game too. So it's catch-22. I've said this a few times, I truly don't know what this game's going to be like the next version. Especially if much more modders walk away. And I'm talking UK community predominantly. There's a lot of other great modders out there, but the UK modding scene's definitely died. Big time. Oh, really? Stream just crapped itself up. When's the next FS come out? This game's been out, what, 7, maybe 8 months now? You've got another year. So 2 years per game. Landy, I have you down as an American muscle car person. I like them. I haven't got the 100 grand to buy one. If you want a decent American muscle car, you're probably looking at least 60 to 100 grand for one. At least, if it's actually drivable. And ready to rock and roll. Maybe you'd be able to pick up a lesser known one. Well, I say lesser known, but a less sought after one. I think this is stalled out. Nope, it is going at 1 inch an hour. There is a few defenders over here, but they cost a fortune in North America. Like, if you could import them easily, which obviously you probably can't because there'll be someone making a lot of money off of them. You buy them for 7 grand or whatever in the UK, you import them, and I'm not joking when you can sell them for 20 grand. They are extremely expensive over here to buy. I don't get why. It must be import tax or whatever that keeps the price of those up, but they are extremely expensive in North America. Now Chargers, Corvettes. Corvettes, there's some of the early ones I like. They're a dime a dozen though. Oh yeah, any parts that you'd need to get them from the UK. That's the whole reason I'd never get a Defender. It's one of my favourite vehicles, and it'll remain to be one of my favourite vehicles. Unless one literally fell on my lap, I could get it for a steal. I probably would never buy one over here. I'm more likely to get like a Discovery Series 1. That'd be something else I'd look into. Legit buying a Series 2 Discovery or a Series 1 over here. It'd be V8, probably drink fuel, but delete the airbag suspension if it's got it and I'll be happy. Oh geez, a long box? That thing must be huge. Long boxes are ginormous. Ginormous? There we go, new word. 69 Charger. Oh, Stingrays I don't like. Do not like the Stingrays. You actually see quite a few Stingrays around here. Yeah, you can get the Series 2s over here. I'm not sure about the 1s. And obviously all the rest. But then you're getting too much more into technology that I really wouldn't want. Go Ford Raptor imported from the US to the UK. Cool. Ford Raptors are okay, but not what they're cracked up to be. We need to embrace electric cars. Yeah, they're the way of the future. Once they can get the battery capacity up where you can do a decent journey, or the charge time way down like Tesla's doing, kudos to him, then it's going to be feasible for people. But until then, yeah, ain't gonna be. Once they've got the battery technology up, then they can look at getting that into transport trucks and all of that stuff too. But I don't think the battery technology is there yet for them. Be half-ton truck? That's what they go by. Half-ton, 1 ton, 3/4, I think, if memory serves correctly, which is the 350s, 3500s. All goes off for tonnage, basically. M35A2, I don't believe you do. If it's registered as non-commercial, I don't think you will. You got to remember, if you search up U-Haul, the U-Haul trucks you can get that are rigid bodies, huge trucks, air brakes I think they have in them as well, I think. You can rent one of them on a normal license. It isn't fertilizing, you're right. It never has fertilized. Why is it never... Was it not switched on? Well, the field's already fertilized. It's blue. Why is that not fertilizing? I don't know. We'll rock with it. Don't ask questions. I have no idea. Hey, Keith. I wonder why that wasn't fertilizer. I never cottoned on to that. No, we're still talking about cars. There's only so much farm sim talk we can take. Or I can take. Dang, that's a nice card, Richard. Cannot wait to be able to get my desktop over here. Denali? That's GMC. Why would I want that? I honestly hate with a passion the new Chevy and GMC stuff. It's just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I would go Asus Strix. But personally, I've got Strix in my desktop already. But that's the way I'd go. Strix graphics card. They're way more money. You'd have to look at the performance, whether it's any better than that one, but that's what the way I'd go personally. Probably all much of a muchness. And plus, the Denalis, that's probably like $80–90 well, $80,000 to $90,000 truck. White one. Actually, Jess's old truck is white. Her old F-150. Oh, really, Rich? Dang. Paying for the name there, though. Oh, the new Rams are nice. Jess's cousin's got one. He's only had that the matter of weeks. Very nice truck indeed. Ram has come a long way, or Dodge has come a long way. Probably because Fiat bought them, but they used to be, honestly, not that great, if you ask me, as far as the interior and all of that. But now it's just out of this world. Like a stupidly huge 12-inch screen up front, like it looks like it's out of a damn Tesla. Have you seen the car Lexion Harvester? No. Oh, is that what you were on about, white one? No. Cat Lexion, if it's cat, it should be yellow. I'm talking Canadian. Ford. It's modded 100,000 litre capacity. Yeah. That sounds like a load of crap there, Richard. 100,000 litre capacity, unless whoever's done it has gone through, stiffened the suspension, added a gobs amount. Oh, that's terrible. Gobs of horsepower. That thing will just crap itself. Now weight is such a big thing in the game with grain and stuff. Yeah, it'll really hurt. Wow. So basically someone's made a cheat combine and released it. Which for testing maps, all the power to them. To actually play the game, nah. Yeah, as much as I use cheats for money, the mods I use are pretty much legit. To a point. Sometimes I'll go in and chip a machine, but I don't give it, like, stupid horsepower. Oh, where's that one then? Where's that one from then, Richard? I'll see if the ground will take the fertilizer. I doubt it. Oh, okay. I'll do my searching around on the interwebs later. I just want to look at pictures, that's all. And it did not take it. EJ, what are you putting? You keep retracting your messages. That's cool. Oh, okay. Oh, you're right, cuz, yes. I wondered if it works on the cedars as well. Just looking at that JD Pushmo. Oh lord. Real life, I'm guessing, not a mod, I hope. Yeah, that makes sense. Mod, no way. That, yep, no. I have no words for that. Oh, really, Paul? Oh, was it, Paul? Hopefully it's had a massive update then. The script works okay, the actual trailer you guys have seen for a long time now, the dolly messes up on it. No, I'm not surprised, Richard. I'm not surprised one bit. Good lord, I forgot about the music out of that thing. Yeah, if it's the exact same one, you'd think. Who knows, though? They only just released the 2000 series, didn't they, though? Don't you just love it when you can see you are clearly not hitting anything? But the game says you are. Yeah, it's about the same, Paul. Ah, perfect time. This thing. It's a stock in-game trailer with an auto-load script on it, but the front dolly on it kind of is almost like it's not been greased for years. It sticks with the modded version. Rumors suggest price cuts on honey. Last tomorrow. Oh, Dave would be pissed. Remember, Dave's only just bought his 2070. Now he's broker than a joke on coke, but yeah, he's a happy buddy. So he should be. He's been saving for a long time for that. Usually they can't replace graphics cards, though, Paul. As far as I'm aware, they're usually hard mounted to your motherboard. Like, I think mine is. I've had the back off of mine. Is had a look in there in the past. Not unless they get a new motherboard for it. Hopefully under warranty. Yeah, new motherboard then. I know it steers, but it will get locked up. And then it won't unlock itself. I can try and show you in a minute, actually. It's an issue that basically every time I've used it in my videos I've always complained about. So if you watch any of the videos or the streams, pretty much know about it. Yeah, it's not like they'll use a socket so you can take them out and swap them. It would be amazing if it could. See? Right there. It won't turn any more than that. Which the stock one will go full 90. And then to straighten up, sometimes it'll lock up as well. But it's going to make a lot out of me there. Yeah, same as mine, Paul. Although mine's a GTX 970 in mine, but it's a dedicated graphics card, so it doesn't use the processor. Alright, I guess we can fast time, so we've got growth up there. Well, actually, we'll bring this back. Evening, Rob. VRAM EJ, I believe, stands for video RAM. I think you are getting mixed up. I could be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure it stands for video RAM. I've still been using the truck. Harvesting's over now, so you won't really be seeing it too much. Short of silent crop off. Still need to do tweaks to this thing. Like it's with this trailer, it cannot get up to hilltop stores. I thought there was one, Rob, wasn't there, in some of the pictures? Or am I mistaken? I'm pretty sure one of the things was a push mower. That being said, underneath the strimmer, weed eater, whatever they call it in there, there is a coming soon thing. Hey, Tom Fun. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. I thought VRAM was, yeah, video RAM. People probably mistake it for virtual RAM, presumably. I got crops and wheat, good amount of barley. Another barley lacking. Is that lack of maintenance? No, it's an issue with the trailer, genuinely. Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. So I think mine's like 6 gig on my laptop. But I think that it's a genuine 6 gig. And what you guys are about to see is what I mean, this truck in this map. I don't know if you can adjust configurations on the tires for more grip, but watch. That's not me doing that. And that's with the extra horsepower I've given it. And now I'm completely stuck. The man's just as bad, Paul. That's what I could legit do with the tow chain mod, which I believe is out there. Yeah, that makes sense, cuz. It's just the sheer weight of it. Like, I've got a video on me going up through field 8 and 9 with the crawler tractor, and that thing was even struggling. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Paul. because it's just got to be. I've got the horsepower there. It's got to be the torque. But I just thought I'd show you guys what I was actually on about with this thing. Which I'll leave here because I will actually get on that later. Oh, it is. And even the man trucks struggle going up it. Oh, I took the horsepower has to be torque. I tweaked the horsepower because you need horsepower as well as torque. Which to alter the horsepower is actual torque number anyway. Yeah, I would have to, yes and no. I feel the tyres have a lot to do with it. I need to look into that. Yeah, different tyres can give more grip. If you've got, for the vehicles that have, tractors that have rear weights and stuff like that, that also improves traction. Traction is a big thing with the game. The way the physics work with weights now has improved. Bear in mind, I'm using a weights mod to make stuff realistic weights, as far as grain. So, you've got this truck that's trying to pull a 50 ton, is that 50 ton? Yeah, 50 ton combined with that trailer up a hill. To be expected, right? And it's not, it's, what, 48,000 litres. Whatever that would accumulate into, for people that understand it. But I'm going to call it quits here. I think we've been streaming for almost an hour now. Yeah, like 58 minutes. So I'm going to call it quits here. We will be back tomorrow for Friday's live stream, and that will be the last one until Tuesday because I've got the medical on Monday. So I will not be around on Monday. So make it 2,000 horsepower problem solved. Actually, that won't make a blind difference. Wheels are spinning. Wheels are spinning, it's not applying the torque down. Which is applying the torque, it's just losing traction. So I've got to look into traction more than anything. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to catch you guys next time. See ya! I was going to, Paul. Don't worry. And beer over the weekend because they need my blood.